This is the book of Amos, chapter 7, beginning at verse 15. And the Lord took me as I followed the flock. And the Lord said unto me, Go prophesy unto my people Israel. Now therefore hear thou the word of the Lord. Thou sayest, Prophesy not against Israel, and drop not thy word against the house of Isaac. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Shalom, Nasrallah. All right, peace, Israel. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do teach and rule well, and peace, love, and blessings to those who elect, scattered abroad. I'm the brother Yakov, Prophets in Babylon, Sarasota, which is a branch of the Prophets in Babylon Temple Church. Shalom to those brothers. And today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, I'm back with Lord and edifying lessons to feed the sheep who believe on those names in truth and in sincerity. In today's lesson, as you heard, opening precept, okay, it's dealing with the prophecy, okay, of Amos, the 7th chapter, and the 17th verse. And I'm going to read it again, straight to the point. It says, Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Thy wife shall be an harlot in the city. Okay, and that's really the main point I wanted, but, you know, the rest of the verse is deep too. Okay, but the main point, it says, Thy wife shall be an harlot in the city. And what inspired this lesson is basically what you had last night. I believe it was the Oscars awards, and you had this guy Russell Wilson, which he was a former quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks, you know, Super Bowl winner back in 2013-14. You know, I believe he's a two-time Super Bowl winner. And you have his wife Ciara, you know, R&B artist, okay, very popular in the mid-2000s, and she also, you know, she's also the baby mother of the rapper named Future, okay, and you know, they're a couple now, Russell and Ciara, and you know, they're at the Oscar award, and her ass is completely hanging out. All right, she's completely out there, which she's been facing a lot of backlash for the apparel that she chose to go with, you know. And Russell Wilson, man, you could just look at his face and you could tell this woman is draining him. You could just tell that, you know, she runs the household and she completely stresses this man out. You know, it's more than likely that she's an adulteress, right? And you could tell that she's just dogging this guy completely out, you know, because he's the good guy, so to say. Okay, he's the good guy, and you can see on his face that, man, you know, this woman is dragging him through the mud, bro. She's dragging him through the mud. You know what I'm saying? You can just look at his face and see that he's drained. Look at the outfit his wife chose to wear. You know, she got her tits out. She got a thong on. These are only supposed to be uncovered to him. Right? Those things are only supposed to be revealed to your husband. But pursuing the prophecy, pursuing the Amos 7:17, the Lord said, our wife is going to be a harlot in the city. And that city is Babylon the Great. And I'm going to prove that right quick. This is a Revelation. Right? Bear with me right quick. This is the book of Revelation 17 and verse 5. And upon her head was written, Mystery, Babylon the Great. Okay, this place is a mystery, bro. This place is absolute confusion. It's a mystery, you know. You can go to the store, you can look upon a man, and you don't know if he's a woman. And you can go to the store, look at a woman, you don't know if that's a man. This place is truly a mystery. All these different morals here, all these different gods. Oh, it's a lot of spirits in Babylon the Great, which Babylon means confusion, Babal means confusion. And upon her forehead was written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations in the earth. So the city that Amos was talking about is none other than America, right? And this is the definition for the word harlot. It says a woman who has many casual sexual encounters or relationships, also known as a prostitute. And these women, they have many sexual encounters. I believe it was a video not too long ago. This guy, usually because you be on TikTok and stuff, right? And you have these young jakes, they'll go to the beach, they're like, hey, talking to these young women, like, hey, how do you feel about marriage? Like, oh, I don't want marriage. I just want a one-night stand. So you got this now, it's this one-night stand culture, this hookup culture. And, that's completely against the ways of the scriptures. Because now, look, you had these, you got women out here just throwing their cooch around, right? And by the time, a year go by, you done slept with like 1,000 guys. And that's just the reality of it. That's where we at today in time. All right, but see this woman right here, man. You could tell that she's completely drained this guy. Once again, her baby father is Future. And I'm gonna put the song in the edit. This is a guy talking about how he still smashed on his baby mama.
Bench chain, Chris Jenner, all my little niggas never spinners, all them all my gang members, AP for my man, hold up. One of my outfits, Lisa Key, they're not touching a half a beat. If my nigga wasn't jiggle, I'm the type go after beat, and I still smash on C.
He's still having sex with her, though she's married and have a husband now. Right? Which, it's not far-fetched. The way this guy's looking right here, man, it's not far-fetched, man. But see, this is a way of a wicked woman. Her ass is completely out. You could tell this is a whore. You could tell that's a whore. And this guy's completely drained, man. Okay, he hasn't been playing to that MVP level that he's been playing at since he married this bitch. And I used to like Russell Wilson. That was one of my favorite quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Him, Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? And when he was on the Seahawks, bro, this nigga done won 2 Super Bowls. He get with his woman and he ain't been to the playoffs since. Right? And it's real, bro. It's real. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna put on the victim act of my body, I can wear what I want. When that's not the case. When you're big wedded, when you become a wife, all right, you become a wife, you're a possession. You have to follow what that man says. But in that house, you could tell that he's the possession. And I want to get this precept right quick. And this is why you keep your daughter in straights from birth. This is Sirach 25 at verse 25. And it reads, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman, liberty to gad abroad. Okay, and this is the reason why. Now, you give a woman an inch and she take it a mile. You're supposed to fucking have your hand on her throat, man. You're like, oh man, you go, hey brother, that's no, that's what the scripture says. You're supposed to have her ass in check. Because a little liberty, this is a saying in the world, you give them an inch, they take it a mile. Now she has you on the leash. You're supposed to be the man of the house, but she's acting like the man. Once again, just look at this guy. He's drained. His wife, his woman, okay, her ass is completely out. This is some lingerie. This is what you wear to the bedroom. Ain't no telling what she done did that night. Okay, that's some shit that you wear to sleep. That's some shit that you show your husband You know, that's not something you reveal to the whole world. But see, these women are wicked, and pursuant to the curses, our wife will be a harlot. You know, this is 1 Timothy 2 and verse 9, and it says, "In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array." Okay. But it says, in like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. And this is not modest apparel. This is horse apparel. You got your ass all out, your back. You know, you got this. You got the high heels on. Your tits are showing. You know, and she's just a wicked woman. But then she gonna come with that, oh, I'm married. Which study shows the easiest woman to hook up with is a married woman. You know, all it takes is a week or two without no attention, and the bitch ready to give up the fucking ghost. You know, you don't give your woman you brothers out there, don't give your woman attention in the week, see what she do. You know, her mind already on another nigga. And this is just reality. There's nothing to get upset about. There's nothing to get frustrated about. It's just understanding that we are under the curses still. This is why we need Yahweh Shai to come deliver us. Because in the kingdom of heaven, our women are going to be in order. They're not going to be dressing like that. Now, if they dress like that, it's going to be for us. It ain't going to be for the fucking world to see. All right? Now, if you ask her, why did you dress like that? Oh, I did it for me. If you did it for you, why is everybody seeing it? You didn't do it for your husband. If I was Russell Wilson, I would divorce that bitch. Because now you have no value to me. The thing that only I'm supposed to see, everybody can see now. What value do you have for me? If everybody else can see what I worked all these years to see, you know what I'm saying? If everybody can see what I've worked all these years to see, what is your value to me? You have no value. You got a fucking thong on with your back out. These bitches are wicked, man. Like I say, you know, the most easiest woman to hook up with is a married woman. You know. And we don't promote adultery. But it's just the facts. You know, these women are wicked as shit. And the Lord, hey, this is another reason why the Lord got to destroy America. And the Lord, this is the same generation that the Lord was dealing with on the earth. This wicked and adulterous generation. You got this nigga Future talking about how he still fuck his baby mama, and she got a husband now. Okay, and he's the bad guy. You know, he's the good guy. You know, and the women like that bad guy type shit. Nigga, bitches love ain't shit nigga. You know, they like a moth. It's like a moth to a flame. You know what I'm saying? You know, a deadbeat nigga. A woman can't resist. This nigga done wore the same pair of drawers for 5 days. Nigga got dreadlocks, lips black as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't got no job, but he got gold teeth and a gun. The bitch ready to risk it all, man. Get the fuck out of here. But this is the society we live in, bro. This is the society that we live in. We got a preset right quick. And you also had Megan Thee Stallion. And she came on stage. She was like, it's my body. I can wear what I want. I can do what the fuck I want with my body. You know? Pushing that feminist vibration. But I'll tell you this. You know, when society collapse, you know, these women that's come with that tough, proud shit, we're going to see just how strong and proud it is. This is Proverbs 30:20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth, and we know what she eating, and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. Okay? These women got high levels. They got high demonic spirits on them, bro. And also to get up to get to that level that she's at. Okay, so you have to do a lot of sick shit to get where they at. You know, these women have trains ran on them. You know, they be bending over the black couch for Esau Edom. Yeah, man. And it's gonna sound far-fetched. It's gonna sound like it isn't real, but it is real. It's facts. This actually happens. Okay, these are rituals that they have to do, you know, to get those type of Oscar awards. And also another thing is, if you have a wife, you know, Esau Edom, the way he works, when he pops your wife, he makes you watch your wife get popped by like 15 different dudes. You know, this is true, man. And also, I just noticed, never mind. But, you know, yeah. So this guy, Russell Wilson, looks completely drained. But she's enjoying it. All right? I got to preach it right quick. It's my last one, probably. This is 1 Timothy 5 and verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And this woman is dead, bro. You know. That's why we ain't phasing these women right now. You know, we the Lord gonna give us women. But right now, you know, these women out here, for the most part, they dead, bro. They got their ass all out. They living in pleasure. They having a good old time. She's dead while she liveth. And this man, Russell Wilson, he's dead as well. Because he's following right behind this woman. You know. And eventually, the time gonna come where she's going to commit adultery against him, and then she's going to divorce him, and then she's going to play the victim role, and then she's going to get all his money, and he's just never going to be the same again. And that's how shit fucking goes here, bro. This is just another. This is Will Smith and Jada Pinkett 2.0, and that nigga still with Jada Pinkett. Couldn't it be me? This is the weakest batch of Israelite men. Okay, ever. This is the weakest batch of Israelite men ever. The Israelite men have never been so weak, bro. I would have turned into a pimp named Slickback if my woman, you know, telling me she had an entanglement with a nigga that turns out to be a faggot. Ain't no fucking way, bro. In front of the whole world. All right? Humiliate you in front of the whole world and don't give a shit. And you still with this bitch. This is the weakest. This is the weakest batch of Israelite men that has ever been created. That's why you niggas gotta melt here, bro. The Lord is raising up true men. And the true man wouldn't allow this shit. But I ain't gonna be the dead horse. The Lord is edifying. Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachah, Badash. Okay, and Lord, this is edifying. Listen to the sheep out there that believe on those names of truth and in sincerity. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. And peace, love, and blessed all for elect. I'm the brother you call Prophets in Babylon, Sarasota, which is a branch of the Prophets in Babylon Temple Church. Shalom to those brothers. And to the next time I do say shalom to you.